Okay, so a couple years ago, I was like trying to do reptilian work, but I kept finding these like reptilians that weren't reptilians. They were chameleons, and like a reptilian can be a chameleon, but a chameleon can't be a reptilian. And I found it was a super, super ancient race. It was like this really, really, really ancient race. And like a draconian can be a chameleon, and they're shapeshifters. So they're this one day and they're that one day. And oh, I chased them around and chased them around and chased them around. And I kept getting the words master. I'm like, this is what master? Like, what in the world is this? And so what I did is I was told to find my Siamese souls. And I'm like, okay, I already know. If you guys have not seen my post, one day my husband was really, really struggling. He struggles with accepting love. And as much as I have tried, it wasn't necessarily working out. And one day he saw like this beam of light come in through the window and just like settle upon him. And he was like, I got a new guide. I got a new guide. And I knew it was me. It was me. I set myself as unconditional love, which is interesting because I know that I am also a guide to two other family friends. And that's been a long time thing. And I'm like, okay, my Siamese souls, let's figure this out. I know that my I am consciousness is a goddess mantis on Andromeda. She's this 12th dimensional being. And when I talk to her, that's who I channel through. There's a lot of information that I get from her. But one thing that was really interesting is my other Siamese soul is this master that's the chameleon. And I'm like, okay, like stepping back, even religion teaches, that, we have Jesus within, and then we have the sin nature. But the thing is I'm like, okay, I know that my I am, is I am. And I'm like, okay, can we, is the chameleon like the sin nature in the Bible, because it says it's like a thorn in you that you can pluck out, right? So I'm like, okay, so can I pluck this out? But I got that it's like two-dimensional. So going back to two-dimensional, it was just light and dark. It was that balance of light and dark, and I was seeing everything as like, is this good or is this bad? You see something, you're like, oh, is this good or is this bad? And 12th dimension is like, no, it's not always like good or bad. It's lessons, or it's, there's so much that can be encompassed. So going back to that, I just decided that I needed to just get my light score up with Master on every timeline, because a lot of them, it was self-punishment. So I chose a lot of things out of self-punishment with Master. But I also needed to clear the light score with this, because it was a root of a lot of my self-abuse issues, I would say. So yeah, I am me, and a mantis goddess, and a chameleon master, and a guide to 3 people. And I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, that's all I am right now.